We're going to have a good time, but it is business. We are going to go to bed at the right time. We are going to make sure that you girls are eating at the right times, that you guys are all ready to go. Because, again, that is the most important thing, that you girls are ready to go, ready to perform at the highest level you can perform at. Because, again, it is a business trip. So if you're staying with us, understand that you are. Can you tilt it back a little bit? It just flipped up sideways. If you're staying with us, please be mindful that there are rules and regulations to this thing when you stand with us. And that's why the small bags are necessary, too, because we'll drive 2 vans from the airport to the hotel. So those who stand with us, we only got so much space inside the van. So it worked out really well year in and year out. We want to keep a good track record as we go. So that is for those of you who stand with us. Those of you who stand with your parents, feel free to do whatever it is that you do on game nights and game day. Just be ready to perform, and we'll do our best to be ready as well. So that is flight information. That is flying with us. That's how that goes. In-house. For those of you who are considering, wait, any questions on that? Let me see. Any questions? Boom, 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 boom. I know, we're giving them time. Misha said we gotta let you type it out. We gotta give you time. She behind the scenes eating some fruit. Any questions? All right, if y'all have some, we'll double back on that. All right, so in-house. For those of you who want to play in-house, Aisha's managing the roster for in-house. And
we're actually.
So for those of you who don't know what in-house is is exactly what it sounds like. Our in-house program for is not elite, but our elite players play. So you guys will see, even our college players that signed right now, Capria Brown going to Dayton, Trinity Duckworth going to IUPUI will be playing. Kaylin Evans is going to Loyola. Most of the elite players from the last year, even when they sign, they'll use the in-house to kind of keep them going into the season. But our in-house is 4 tournaments that we host at our facility, our main practice facility, which is in Bourbonnais. Practices are on Tuesday nights from 7 to 9. You can read that question and then we'll answer that next. From 7 to 9 on Tuesday nights. Practices are not mandatory. Our elite kids know the plays already, so if you can't make it to practice, that's okay. Like Capria, she's in Danville. She's almost 2 hours away, so she won't make it to very many practices, but she'll be at the tournaments. That is, in the in-house, what we do with our elite kids, that I want you working on things that you need to perfect that you don't get a chance to work on with our elite teams. So, for instance, myself or Misha or Big A, they might have you, or John or Fudge or Jazz, any of our coaches, they might have you working on ball handling. You might be the primary ball handler on the elite team, setting people up, getting people baskets, the whole 9 yards. Well, I still want you to know how to score the basketball. And while I can't do that, we can't do that in front of 45 Division I coaches, just have you just jack shots, so you can get a rhythm of how to score. On the in-house league, I can challenge you to do that in a team-like environment. So that's why the in-house league becomes so valuable. That is where you get those gains during the spring, going into the summertime, though, too. So, again, everybody does not have to do it. You get a $100 discount, actually $150 because you don't have to do the fundraise as well. So you get a $150 discount off of it, though, too. It's a great savings, and it is available for you. It's a $100 deposit to hold a spot, and your balance is not due until January. Odd date. Aisha can let you know, the 20th or something like that. Yeah. So balance is not due till then. It's because we have to pay for uniforms, we pay for the gym time up front. That stuff's got to get ordered and in, and then we rock and roll from there. The tournaments do cost to get in. I know people be saying that for us. Otherwise, we could have just went up on the price of the thing, but we didn't want to do that. So for those parents who are new to it, when you come, it is $7. Yep, it is $7 to get in, and you get X amount of numbers per day, games per day on that day, though, too. So
they get medals.
Yeah, so we still play to win. Champions get medals at the end of the weekend, but we are really trying to work on what we need to work on. But we still compete because that's what we do in-house basketball. And for us as coaches, oftentimes we get a chance to see our kids in different lights. I'm looking at Misha right now. I get a chance to see. It's pretty cool. So Sade's dad just joined on. Sade was lighting it up, scoring like crazy. You know what I mean? On the elite team, she's going to score some. She's finding people the whole 9 yards. But it's really cool to see what our kids can do. Some of my bigs we have playing point guard or guard position or handling the basketball, just to get a chance to see them shoot the ball from the outside or stretch their games out. So that's why I love in-house. I'm promoting it but I'm not pushing it on you. You do not have to do it. It fills up no matter what. It fills up every year with kids from all over. So it's not like, we don't. It's there for you if you want to use it. That's my kick. But I wanted to make sure you guys knew what it was. The tournaments never conflict with elite tournaments, obviously, because we're coaching elite and we're coaching in-house. The practices never conflict, so it works in conjunction with each other. And if you look at the new amazing website that Aisha continues to improve for us, hopefully it's more fluid for you. You guys can get through it smoother. It has all the information on there. Any questions on that while I go back to Mike's question? You guys type those questions in.
Mike asks if parents fly.
If you get on that plane, Mike Shiflett, go ahead.
Okay, Mike, Mr. Shiflett, Mike, he asks if parents fly with us, do we have transportation to the games, or are you guys on your own?
It's a great question. You're on your own for your hotel. You're on your own for your transportation. Your kid is on their own for their hotel and transportation, unless they booked to stay with us. They can fly with you, but stay with us if you pay for that spot. But if not, they have to fly with you, travel with you, get to the games with you, eat with you, the whole 9 yards. And the same thing for you. You have to get your own transportation. We literally book every single space we have up to travel for the kids that we travel with and our coaches. And remember, it's like 8 of us that chaperone and plus the kids that we travel with. So it fills up pretty fast. But that's a great question, Mike. Thanks for asking that question. Any questions on in-house? Any questions on what he just asked about?
And I know we're gonna get texts and questions after this. So I hope y'all thinking of y'all questions, and so everybody can, because it's like you may be like thinking like, oh no, I'm gonna wait to ask Aisha and Barry that, but it's probably the same question. Somebody probably need to know that too. So if you have those questions, please ask now. We had that before. They inbox us, email us 2-3 hours later. I was meaning to ask now so those other people can see and we can share with everyone.
Good stuff. All right, so if that question pop up, ask it. I'm gonna flip over to our last topic, and we're gonna let you guys go. Is Uncover Prospects. I want to explain that again to you guys. So Uncover Prospects is a scouting and media service that we partner with through Example Sports, that we partner and own, consult with a great group of men and women who are phenomenal. I have to say that they are phenomenal administratively, connecting with college coaches. So we are the primary Illinois, and we're Midwest based, but we do national coverage for Uncover Prospects. But we are the primary Illinois scouting service source for colleges across the country. We got over half the Big Ten, ACC, SEC. We contact every Division I, Division II, NAIA that you can imagine across the country to help them with. There was another question at the bottom. Right there. All right. Okay, I'll answer that after this. So we plug college coaches. So like for instance, I was just talking to Wisconsin, University of Wisconsin. He's like, Barry, where should I go? What game should I go see? Who do I go see? Ball State. I'm coming in for Christmas weekend. Who do I go watch? What do I do? Illinois. Any young kids that we haven't been on that we need to get on top of, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Matter of fact, behind me is a board, or in front of me actually is a board that we list all of the areas for our company that we need. And we'll go through and eventually go through all our college coaches. We'll get a list that's sent to us of all the needs that they have across the country in every class. So Uncover Prospects, by us being in ownership and in partnership with Uncover Prospects, we try to make sure that benefits our kids as much as possible. It is a separate entity, all right, but we try to use what we can. So for instance, we negotiated, we partnered we partnered in with Uncover to give the database. The database is $199 to get into the database. One-time payment of $199. Normally we get 50% off, but they were ramping up the database, and because we know we have elite kids, all of our elite kids were able to put their profiles into the database. You just simply have to send it to Coach Misha, Carmisha Shavers, for those of y'all who are on different groups. You just add her. She can get you the link if you don't have it. You send her, you fill out the link, you send her a picture of you. She makes sure it gets uploaded to the Uncover Prospect site. So when college coaches only, the only people that can go see your link is college coaches. It's called the Coaches Den. College coaches pay, they subscribe to it, they go in there, they see your information, they figure out who you are, they can contact you, email you, text message. If you're under age where they can't contact, they'll contact Uncover Prospects back directly, ask who you are. If we've seen you, if we evaluate you, we can give an evaluation. If not, they can click on your link, your film, your footage. They can look you up via your social media. Whatever they need to do, they can do that to get information about you. It is an awesome opportunity for you girls to get your names out there, into the portal, into a space where college coaches are browsing through, looking through, trying to figure out who's that next hot prospect they need to go after, they need information for, the whole 9 yards. Uncover Prospects does active recruiting, so you can go beyond the database. So if you stroll through the site, Aisha will type the site in here, ucprospects.com, so she'll link it to it. There's active recruiting, different things like that where people can actually directly help place you with recruiting. Our kids get 50% off of that as well too. You don't see us pushing it a lot because we do have an awesome platform and our kids get seen and the whole 9 yards, so I don't really worry about that as much. But Uncover Prospects with other people, yeah, just the main page you can send if you want to, or you can send them that either way. So she's gonna link you guys to the page, and if you can stroll through whatever you can see off of it. It is a subscription page, but I think you can go to the database and active prospect page without having a subscription and just see what that's about. Although you can't pull any links, so that is all there as well too. So she's putting that up.
And I'm putting examples.
And she's putting examples new site up too. She's excited about it. So that's what that is. So get your names in. Take advantage of that. That's $200, kids, that you saving your parents to get your name out there to get recruited. That's, they already paying money for you for AAU and to travel and to train, and they paying to come watch you and to get in games. Fill that stuff out. Now, if you don't fill that stuff out in the next week or two, we're gonna be moved past that, and you're gonna have to pay the $199 to have somebody put that in there for you on your own. So we can probably keep that going for about a week or so, and after that, if you don't have it in there, unless you're a new kid into the program, and we're able to make that available at that time, we will. But again, that's just a matter of how that process is going. So that is Uncover Prospects. Those are the things that we wanted to make sure we touched on for you guys today. Hopefully all of that makes sense to you. I'm going to look through and see if there are any questions, any thoughts. I want to answer some of those.
Jennifer asks, the number you need going. Is that staying with the team or just the number to reserve for flight?
Good question. I'm going to answer your question first. I'll just answer it separately. Yes, if the number, I need to know who needs a flight. Okay? So you'll tell me who needs a flight. That's the first thing. I'm going to put up a question that you respond to that'll say how many spots I have available for kids that can go with us as well too. So for those of you, go ahead.
No, I just said please know we have 6 teams now. So people think that we're just, just in your group. So it's over.
It's almost 60
kids. So 60 families. 60 families. That's a lot. So
quite a bit. So we'll post how many families, like parents, if you know you're flying. I know how many I have room for. So I'll know how many. So if I have 20, that is going to be there. But if you're flying yourself and you need a flight for you and your kids, that is what you're going to let me know. If you're not going, we'll let you know how many we got room for. That number is a static number anyway, so that number is going to be exactly what it is regardless. So we'll put in, hey, I have 12 seats available for the first 12 people that take them, and once they're gone, we have to figure a way out, for them to get there. Obviously, we want everybody there, so we could take 50, we would take 50, but we can't. So we'll put that number in, how many we have room for, and accordingly. And then you guys, again, if your mom, dad, sister, and brother that are going, boom, you let us know. All right, so hopefully that answers that question.
Natalie asks, if the girls don't fly with us, can they stay at the hotel with us?
So here's the deal. The flight part is okay, but you have to pay for whatever the hotel. You
can't.
Here's the issue with that. If all our spots fill up, Natalie, then it is what it is. So
all the rooms
are taken. So you either have to solidify a spot from the beginning, and then we can, if we're able to do that, we can minus out seats. But our first thing is to make sure that whoever's flying can stay with us. So we may be able to do that again.
Because I think we did that before.
We did it before, yeah. So if we only have like 12 girls flying, but we have 16 spots available for rooms. That means we'll have four just stays, but don't need to fly, and which is fine for us. It doesn't matter to us because everything's at cost anyway. So you would just pay the cost of transportation, and the cost of the room, because you'll still be taking up a spot transportation wise, if necessary though too. You know, because our pricing is based on how many spots we have though too, based on that. So we can minus the flight out, but the van rental and everything else is actually cost of how many people will fit in that van and in those hotel rooms. So
if that makes sense, because I know it's different when we travel like to maybe Nap or whatever. It's different because if you're traveling with us, you're taking van and you're taking hotel. The flights is kind of different because you're flying. You know, you don't have to worry about that.
And we don't have to pay for it. Like the van is one cost, whether you got 2 people in it or 100 people in it. The plane is different because we don't have to pay for the flight. We just pay for our own seats. So it's cool when you're paying for seats. It's just like a hotel room. So that we can be more flexible on that part of it, as long as we have space in the room based on how many people are traveling with us, which I anticipate having a full group. And the van, yeah.
Because I know last time we just did for the rooms, and we didn't consider that. Oh, we gotta, smush in people,
once we get moving.
So that's kind of hard. Oh my gosh.
Chuck, so you're gonna add in your group is Carmisha Shavers.
That's what what's the name? What's that
the deadline? The deadline is well. Let me answer this first question. First question was when is the deadline to sign up for in-house? It is until the spots are gone. So once it fills up,
To be honest, I'm like but I'm opening up back spots for that. So we already we're not at our max, but we're at, I don't know how to say it, but those spots are filling up real quickly. So if you're interested, I would suggest you go ahead and just sign up for in-house. Like we said, it's only $100 to sign up for your deposit, and get that in ASAP, because it's not just elite, it's also other people that's new to the program. We have old people that participated, so it's continuing to grow. So if you are interested in it, it's no deadline,
until spots are gone.
Yes, till spots are gone. And then Chuck, you asked where do you send the pictures to? Privately send it to.
Put her email in there. She's gonna type the email.
I'm gonna type the email in there for you, where you would send those pictures to.
Let me do you Misha B24 at Gmail. Which one you want to go to?
So it would be cchavers24
at
gmail.com, I think, but I'm typing in for you. This is where you would send those pictures in. Is C Chavers.
You put 2 C's.
It's C Chavers, right? CC?
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I did. C Chavers. Any other questions?
Any other questions while she's typing that in there? Before we get out of here. We're going to get back to y'all. Happy Sunday. I'm going to have me some veggie tacos tonight.
Barry got to go get it.
We're going to rock, paper, scissors for who's going to get it.
Don't y'all think Barry should get it? cchavers24 at gmail.com. This is where you send those pictures.
All right. I'm super excited. We are going to get... So let me tell y'all. I'm so excited watching all my girls and boys, my young boys play too. My young boys don't matter for scholarships right now, so they're not a part of this part of it though too. If y'all know any 8th grade boys that can play, they can be 7th, 8th grade boys. I am looking for a little bit taller, longer kid to go into our group. We have a phenomenal, the 7th graders, they were off the chain. They're gonna be good as 8th graders. I have a phenomenal boys team. I'm looking for maybe 2 boys with some length to them to add to our boys team. I see another question coming in, but while I'm saying that though too. So we had about 114 offers, college scholarship offers. We're gonna add probably 8 or 9 more to the pass group. But this year I want to surpass that. So I'm excited about this group. We have such great talent. So I'm gonna be on it. We're gonna be on it as a group. Man, I'm gonna throw John. You on here, Fudge? You be hopping on there. I want to get up to. Oh man, you know they okay. I want to get to 125 offers in our 21 through 23 classes, high school, right? 21 through 23. I see some of my young kids, Miss Johnson on there. I got some 6th, 7th, 8th graders that can play too. If y'all ain't seen our young girls play, they gonna be great too. So I'm excited about them as well. So they gonna take the number even higher. So my grade schoolers, I'm setting it for 125 for their group. Y'all gonna have to take it up to like 150. So y'all got to stay in the gym.
Okay.
Okay.
Do we pay for flights and hotels on our own, or through you all to travel?
That's a great question, Miss Osina. So here's a question about travel.
Hear the question? Can they see it? Some people can't see it.
So I don't know if y'all can see the question or not, but Aisha will read it. Go ahead.
Okay. They're a little bit confused on the flight and hotel information. They asked, do we pay for flights and hotels on our own or through us to all travel with you?
All right. So, or through you all to travel with us. So here's
that's what I said, right?
Yep, that's what you said. So here are the dynamics.
I didn't.
Here are the options. Option A is you can travel on your own. You book your own flight. You book your own hotel. If you're traveling by yourself, you book your own flight, your own hotel, your own transportation. That is, we put the locations in. We put hotels out there that you guys can use. You can choose to use those hotels or use your own. We always take up enough rooms for stay and play that you guys don't have to absorb those rooms. You can go to hotels.com. You can go to Yo
Saving thing,
whatever you want to do. Whatever
your
account you got, rewards,
yeah.
Marriott, whatever. You can do that on your own. If you are, if your kid, we offer a second option where when space is available, your kid can travel with us, and you simply pay that through whatever that amount is. We'll give you that amount. You pay that amount. We give it to you when it's due, how much it is, the deposit, etc., etc., etc. You pay that amount. All right. If you book that room, and you own, that is if you take that space, you own that space. You owe for that space.
We're accounting for that space.
So let me tell you what. If you don't show up, or if you be like at the last minute say, "Hey, my kid can't go," we still have to pay for that space that you booked. And we love doing this. It already costs us. We don't want it to cost us beyond what we already planned on it costing us. So if you book it, you own it, you pay for it. And so please understand that. And if you would, let me know if that stuff makes sense to you again, Ms. Osina, that I answered your question properly so that you guys got it. But that is crucial to know on the travel part of it as well too.
You're not required, because I know some AAU teams have the team travel together. We are not requiring expect you to do that for the players to travel with us, because the parents are traveling too, so we're trying to cut costs for everybody because it can get real expensive. So Lord have mercy.
Book it, own it, pay for it. Fudge is in the room. I agree.
So we have put hotel for Pennsylvania. We have put all the hotel. I'm glad I'm saying this now too. All the hotel information is up there. You can either A or B use those hotel links that I have provided. Scroll up all the way up until you see I put the day, where we're going, how the proximity to the gym it is. I did all that for you. So come when it's tournament time, Aisha Michelle Chavis Bradford would not be answering those questions, because I have answered all of those questions. So just scroll all the way up. All that information is in there. I think I did it twice for you guys. So all that information. We have Warsaw, Indiana hotels completed. Pennsylvania, Vegas, all of that. Vegas is a real good deal. Hop on that, because I've been looking, and those hotels are going because it's a big program. So make sure y'all get those. Y'all may want to change y'all mind, but just book it, hold it, secure it just in case, so you don't miss out on those. And I think that's it for those. But those hotels, get those hotels like ASAP. Get it done, taken care of. As you see, I've been doing a check mark for us. Get those done. And that's it, right? Yeah.
So, Miss Osina, please let us know if we answered that question for you or not, though, too. In regards to this, the other thing, recruiting. I'm going to tell y'all this. This is just on my heart. So, I literally, since I got home, yeah, okay.
Yes.
I got home today, and I had my phone. I got all the devices going, the TV, and I'm watching our girls play college basketball. And I'm watching, I go to one of the ESPN stations, and one of my girls, Avery, is knocking down a three-pointer. And I just remember Avery's story. For those of you who don't know her, Avery lived 2 hours one way from us. She drove 4 days a week to train or practices back and forth, 2 hours one way. So that's 4 hours plus a 2 hour practice. And this will be on school nights too. Now I know that is a high level of, determination and dedication. But I watched her playing Division I basketball. This is a kid who high school coach didn't really want to play her that much, who told her if she wanted to go Division I, that she could be a manager, maybe at a Division I, but she should, maybe not think about that. This girl started, right, and told her, high school coach told her that. She came to our AAU program, played for 2 years in our AAU program. She came 16 year. I should get Miss Ham in the group one day. She'll tell you. This girl did everything. She had to go smaller school route to start off because we had to get her name out there. She worked on her game, did everything we told her to do. Started her first Division I game. Got face guarded by the University of Missouri out of the SEC. I'm watching her play today. Her senior year, she's a straight A student in her degree, in her area of choice. I mean, getting it done. She just texted me after the game, just because she felt so good about it, and just so grateful. And I'm like, that's what it's about. So for those parents, I'm gonna tell you, when your kids' time come, it's gonna come. If they not the ones getting all of the headlines and stuff right away, man, you don't gotta worry about it. And John is on here. John, Fudge, Big A, man. When I tell you, everybody was busting their butt to get, the name out there, to get our kids' name out there, to push them, to make sure that we were promoting them. We will do that for every kid. You might not get the first offer. It may feel like you last or left out, but we gonna fight for you until it's over. As long as you got eligibility left. You might transfer school. I got a kid that transfers on summer. She had to transfer schools. Her dad, I went to watch her play the other day. Her dad didn't know I was coming. And her mom was like in tears because she had a miserable experience her first school. We got her another scholarship to another school. And she's like, her dad's like, man, thanks for staying with us. We're like, yo, this is a family. It's a family. We're going to be with you as long as we can. As long as you want us there, we're going to be with you, started off with it. Yeah. And my boy Logan, one of my boys players, I'm like, yo, we with you. We here. We in the trenches with y'all. We love having the opportunity to serve y'all, to be there for our kids, and we will do the best that we can. Again, we're not perfect. We're going to miss some stuff. But if you feel like your kid is left out, you feel like they're not getting nothing, you feel like something's not going their way, some of y'all coming from other programs or maybe they wasn't as extreme as us. We are extreme about our kids. We're extremely locked in. We so imperfect, but that's what makes us perfect for each other because your kids are imperfect. They're going to play imperfect, but we're going to get after it, Got it. We would like travel with team around when we will be notified of hotel flight. So it is already, somebody asked when will they be notified about hotels and everything. They want to say where the teams are staying at. That is already in your group. You have to go to your group me, scroll up, take your time and read through those messages. It might seem like a lot is in there, but Aisha listed all the hotels. She got links to them. Where we gonna be staying at, the whole 9 yards. It's all in there.
I don't get what she's saying.
And so I think she's saying as a family they want to go. I would encourage you, Mr. Cena, to call Aisha direct. You might, just in case you're not fully understanding that part of it, call her direct.
I believe you got my phone number.
I'm just going to type her phone number in here so you all have it. Type your phone number in at 708-800-5480. That's 708-800-5480. I'll say that one more time. 708-800-5480. Call Aisha with all of your questions. Any question y'all got, call her, text her. No, call her because you text her, she might roll her eyes. I want you to hear her voice. Call her and ask every question y'all have. All 80 of y'all, counting 90 with the boys, all 90 of y'all, call Aisha with any questions y'all got. She'll answer those questions though too. That's how I feel with the college coaches. 100 of them call me every single day.
I guess
call
I put my
Aisha.
John, you so bogus. John put it in
my
already.
partner. John is also customer service though too. You need to call
I want
his
to
number
put
in
John
too.
over in there too. Watch.
Yep. And if you can't reach Aisha, call John. Call John Hill. John Hill can be reached as well too.
What's John number? What's
now John is a little bit more abrupt with his customer service. He don't. Isha's already on the line. John like a half a step. You might want to call Fudge.
No, don't call Fudge.
We got some mean people in the example sports, y'all. I don't know what to tell y'all, man. I don't know what to tell y'all.
No, call Barry. Barry's the real. He like me. I'm like, look at him. No, I'm just playing. You can call me 708
Cool.
800-5480. It's right there in the thread.
Hey man, we love y'all, Example family. We'll talk a little bit more about other stuff as we go. This already went further than we want because we have a good time. If
I know
y'all
we're
have any
gonna
other
talk
questions,
about we like 30. No, it's longer than that. We're gonna cut this off, but we are gonna come back with the fundraiser.
yeah, we'll talk about the fundraiser. So some people have questions about the fundraiser. We're gonna make sure y'all got a full understanding about that. The fundraiser is a lifeline to us when we get to March because it helps us be able to make it happen with our coaches, with us, the whole 9 yards, plus it's the end of y'all's though too. So, John, your number is not 700 Luna though too.
That is funny.
Ryan Tablin. Ryan, will you get these people under control? I'm coming down there by y'all. Y'all know y'all got more civilized people down there by y'all though too. And by the way, Saucy Highlights was off the chain. I had coaches buzzing about it though too. You should have forwarded those to me as well. I like to have those highlights though too. So, man, we love y'all. We love y'all. My kids, man, I'm gonna try to make it to as many games as I can. Just depending on locations and what we can get to, we'll be there. I'm loving our teams, our Rise teams, man. Like we getting coaches ready for every level. This is a growth year for us. Like I said, we have 2 quality teams on every level this year. And some of our girls need exposure, some need more development, some need playing time. I know that's not what we're supposed to talk about right now, but y'all know how I care for my kids though too. But we're gonna try to service y'all what y'all need, where y'all at. We in agreement on what we're trying to get to. We might differ in the road that we're going to take. You know, I might think one thing, we might think another, but trust me, we on the same page and trying to get you to where you need to be at. Man, we love y'all. We're going to get out of here and enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday. All right. Peace.
All right, thank you. Thanks, Nish.
I was thinking you got to stop.